I cannot wait until we are out of this microtransaction phase when it comes to gaming. I just can't wait. It's it's so annoying after every single thing I do in any game I play. It just feels as if there's nothing but ads after everything. You finish a Call of Duty match, they tell you what you could have gotten the season pass if you had it versus what you can get now through the free shit. Same thing with Fortnite. Like every day I don't even play Fortnite, but I remember every day I would log in, be a little notification at the bottom of the screen. Hey, go check out what's in the item shop. Hey, go look what's in the item shop. Twitter, little promo things pop up. Hey, go check out the updated item shop in Fortnite. Even Destiny, my friends got me into playing Destiny, just something new. And after you finish certain missions, you get these things called Prime Ingrams, I believe. And you have to go talk to this one lady at the tower, which is like the hub or whatever. You go talk to her and she decrypts it and you get whatever it is. But the problem is that lady at that same exact spot, before you get to the things that the Prime Ingrams, they show you like stuff that you can buy with real currency, whether they be guns or armor or colors or dances and shit. And I'm like, dude, chill. Even 2K, like every time you load into 2K, it's a little menu that pops up before you go into the park and it lets you know the newest clothes they've added to NBA 2K. Hey, get this shirt for 30,000 VC. I can't wait. And the thing about microtransactions is I wouldn't mind them. I don't care. I would love to pay for additional content to enhance my gaming experience. The issue is this: when the game itself isn't playable or have so many flaws and bugs, and you as a company continue to ignore it, yet you want to make sure you're on schedule every week or every 2-3 days, letting us know when there's more stuff we can buy. I've been playing Destiny a lot, as I mentioned, and it's a okay game. I hate that some of the more interesting missions you actually have to pay for, and there's certain things that you can't access unless you pay for it. Let's do something about that. As a community, obviously people are gonna buy skins because they want to be like, hey guys, the newest skin for the thumbnails, blah 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 blah. But let's keep it a buck. Let's get gaming back to where it used to be. I mentioned it, I think, how Call of Duty will have map passes. They'll drop them at the beginning of the game, and as the new maps come out, you can just download them, or you can buy them for the same amount when they come out, whatever. I was fine with that because I'm like, I can play the game. If I want to continue playing this, yes, I'll buy it. If not, oh well. But now I feel like certain games are forcing you to purchase DLC to even have somewhat of an experience. I don't like when games like Brawlhalla, every few days they have a new chest in their store. And these chests, they have 3 exclusive skins that you can't just go to the normal Brawlhalla store and buy the skins. You have to try to get lucky and get them through the chest. The problem is there's 18 total skins in the chest. 3 of them are exclusives that you can only get in said chest. Now, the average skin, like the normal ones that you'll just find, is around like 180, I believe, or some in there, mammoth coins. And the chest cost 100 mammoth coins. Now, you can't obviously just buy 100 mammoth coins and then go like that. You know how item shops and stores work in video games. They make you pay for a little more. That way, when you buy something that you want, you will always have some currency left over. Now, the thing about having currency left over is they want it to be a psychological thing where you think about it. You're going to get used to seeing that little bit of currency, that purchase currency sitting on your account, and you're going to be like, man, I really can't spend this little bit of amount anywhere. So it's kind of like it's fucking with you psychologically to purchase more currency so you can at least try to spend it all. But how the system is set up with most of these stores is, you won't be able to just buy the lowest amount 2 times in a row and, you'll spend all your currency and you won't have none left over. You'll always end up with like 20 or 30 or, these small amounts of purchase currency to motivate you to buy more. I understand business, you want to try to maximize the amount of profit with every new project, every new skin, every new game that you come out with. But gaming is something different. This isn't like a sporting event where you go watch it and what you watch only happens once. This is something that you can play any time of the day, any day of the week. You can play for as long as you want. And as a consumer, you like, yo, if one, some of these games are free, which I don't even mind you adding purchasable content in a free game. It's just when the free game loses its fun factor, what made you initially download the game and want to play the game in the first place, and you start focusing on what's more money options we can get out, what's more skins we can put out, what's more dances and emotes and all of this shit that we can put out to get more money. That's the issue. And it seems as if every game is in this weird trend. Some people want to blame Fortnite, be like, oh, it's because of Fortnite. Sorry, dog, but microtransactions been in the game years before Fortnite. Fortnite made it more popular, with the skins and the, these events with crossover skins and adding like trending dances into their game. They made it more popular and really showcased how much money you can make off virtual cosmetics, basically. These things don't really help you win or anything. It's just supposed to improve your experience. Now, sometimes my issue is the cost. Like, it be stupid shit like that don't make no sense costing so much money. Call of Duty have little packs where you can buy the pack. You'll get a weapon schematic, I believe, which is like a pre-made weapon with like a look to it, with a specific skin or whatever for it. And you'll get it for your pistol as well. You'll get a calling card, a watch, and maybe what is it, the little finishers and shit, for like $20. You might not like that. You might like only one thing in the whole pack, but you'll never be able to just individually purchase it without getting everything else. They also have minor things that I look at. I'm like, obviously it's optional. You can choose to buy it or not, which is cool. But when people want to invest time in your game and they really want to play it, why not be more considerate to the consumers? Why does a pack where someone buys it because they're like, oh, this skin is cool, but it comes with a watch? Like, I don't get the purpose of the watch. It's just unnecessary stuff that they want you to spend money for. Why does a pack with a calling card, a weapon skin, and a watch that you won't notice, $15, $10? Like, why? That's really... What happened to actually completing cool challenges? Obviously, you have like the basic little skins that you can get, but I miss the fun factor of making me want to invest in the game. Not just, all right, every time I load in, it feels like an ad. Every time I finish a game, it feels like an ad. Let's chill. Let's chill with the microtransactions. And as I mentioned, a big issue is when they prioritize microtransactions versus gameplay. I remember a time when I first started playing Fortnite, there was an update every single Thursday, sometimes multiple updates a week. They were keeping the game fresh. Every time we pointed out, like, yo, this seems kind of broke, or this is very OP'd right now, and, you know, some players are exploiting this, they would jump on it. Every Thursday, few times out of a week, they were on it. As the game became more popular, naturally, which I understand, they wanted to market the game more and focus on getting collabs and basically doing things that we haven't really seen in gaming. They have these live events, basically like concerts and one-time events, and it's amazing to see, and I really enjoyed that. I didn't purchase the battle pass for Fortnite until season 5. Other than that, I was just having like the free PlayStation skins that'll come out every few months or whatever. But after a while, the gameplay started lacking. Fortnite lost its it factor to me. It wasn't fun. It went into this trend of, let's add goofy, wacky stuff that rewards bad players. Kills. You know, someone that didn't do nothing the entire match finds a weapon or some wacky item, and now I'm in the middle of a fight. Me and this guy's having a little mini build off. We get up in the sky. He just throws some bombs or whatever at the center of the build, knocks us all down, and we die. Now he has 2 kills and he did absolutely nothing but just blow up like a few platforms while we're up there fighting. Giving bad players, I feel like this is the second part of the video. Giving bad players this handicap to make them feel like they're good so they can buy more into your game. I'm not a big fan of that. I feel like that's why footsteps are so loud. Certain weapons are so overpowered, and claymores are so good in Call of Duty. You want your bad players to feel good so they invest more money. I feel like that's why 2K sucks so fucking bad right now in terms of balancing characters and making the game more about team play and, you know, making good plays. And it just resulted into making overpowered shooting builds and just playing around brick walls all game, and that just ruins the fun of it. I feel like that's why people just go on Brawlhalla and go into friendly 2v2s and just pick a siphon or rocket lance and sit on top of each other the entire match. And because you randomly queued, you get paired up with a random guy that maybe only has like 20 hours in the game. The game been out for like 4 or 5 years now. But, you know, a guy that only has like 20 hours in total playing, and he's playing a character with only close range weapons, and maybe you wanted to switch it up and you don't want to play rocket lance and Cypher all the time because, you know, it's like 40 different characters in the game. Now you guys can't even touch the stage because they're just stacking on top of each other, spamming big ass hitboxes and just spamming you with horrible fucking strings that kill you at 0%. But you can't do nothing because there's no friendly fire. They're just gonna stay on top of each other. You try to go one way, one guy aims up, the other one aims down. The hitbox so big, you're gonna get hit by something. It ruins the fun. It has them thinking like, yo, all I gotta do is go to YouTube. Me and my friend figure out this 0 to death combo, and we get free dubs. We feel like we're good. We're gonna keep buying stuff in the game. It ruins the play for casual players like myself and others. The experience is gone. Kind of like Overwatch adding Brig and Moira into the game. You know, heroes that, no offense to these characters and no offense to people that play like this, but it's just facts. Heroes that took no skill, getting max value, doing absolutely nothing. Brigitte healing the team so much just by fanning her little her weapon around, just literally not even looking at you, but just fanning it and getting hits off on you. Moira throwing a damage orb across the map, and you just got out of the fight with a team, and now you're regrouping with your team because y'all had to regroup. And out of nowhere, the damage orb just bounced off 2 buildings, a street sign, and a random car, and just barely grazed your foot, and now you die because you didn't have enough health. But Moira's on the other side of the map with her team capturing the point. You get what I'm saying? But Overwatch still have purchasable content. And people are going to be like, well, you have the option to purchase it or not. Which I agree. Yes, you can say, no, I don't want to purchase it. But when the gameplay, that's the whole point of this, when the gameplay is suffering because game designers, and companies are more focused on making money rather than making a good game, that's when it's an issue. I would love to hear some feedback on this. What are some games that you've noticed that you love playing or that you can see great potential in, but they're more focused on cosmetics, things that don't even affect the game. And some games do have purchasable content that is better than the original content and sometimes give you an upper hand. If you have any comments on it, feel free to leave them down below. I'll be looking out. Love to have a discussion because this is something I feel is very serious. And until the next one, guys, I will see you guys in the next one. Make sure you wash your hands, you weirdos.